You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie, anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
Just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. So we back with another banger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one is another Tubi movie. We jumping back to the low budgets. This one is The Assistant.
Tubi original.
Are you looking up the facts?
Yeah, I pulled them up. You want the director?
Yeah. Just give me the director.
Well, that didn't come up, so.
Oh, you know what? We follow him on Instagram. Or was he the producer? Is he a producer or a director?
I think he was the producer, the guy that you're talking about. But the person that directed the movie was Chris Stokes. I knew that.
Okay. Well, it directed by Chris Stokes. This is a movie about Erica Mena. She's not playing crazy in this one. She's a medical. Is she a she's a doctor, right?
I think you have to be to deliver. I mean, could you be a nurse too to deliver a child?
I don't know.
Because I don't want to lie. Yeah, in the beginning of the movie, she said she was a nurse and she delivered, but that was because somebody wasn't available.
Right. Okay. So whatever she is, her profession is delivering babies, and she's looking for an assistant because she's overwhelmed because it's her own business.
Right.
And she ends up hiring a girl,
Katie from My Wife and Kids.
Side note, My Wife and Kids is my second favorite all-time black sitcom.
Word.
Number one is Martin. Number 2 is My Wife and Kids.
Damn, I didn't know that, nigga.
Yeah.
It was funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, but I think with My Wife and Kids, I feel like just another one of those shows. I feel like I didn't watch every episode. Like I like it.
I watched.
It's on Hulu.
I watched it.
So it's like I watch it, but I don't know if I've seen every episode.
I've seen every one.
Okay. Have you seen it like Martin though? Like you can.
But I would say as far
Okay.
as far as well no, not as much as Martin. I don't think I've seen any show as much as Martin. Okay. But this is probably like just as far as what I like, this is the second one.
Over Wayans Brothers?
Yes.
Over Jamie Foxx?
Yep.
Damn. Okay. You're the first person I heard say that one, but
and that's saying a lot because Jamie Foxx, boy, like I watched a lot of that too.
Yeah.
So that's probably like third, but number 2 is for me is My Wife and Kids.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get that show that much credit, but that show was funny as fuck. Like Damon Wayans, like I didn't think Gina could recover after Martin, and she recovered.
No, and you know how we felt, how we felt about Tisha Campbell after Martin.
Facts.
So seeing her in here, it was kind of like but then shit.
Yeah,
all is forgiven, I guess.
Nah, she ain't forgiven, but
not at all. But I'm just gonna say it for the quality of this podcast.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Katie's all grown up and she's playing the assistant in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, like we've said before, I like Erica Mena as an actress. I still do. Like I still feels like she's kind of over the top sometimes, but it's not enough to where it's just like, oh, she's on my nerves.
No, what?
You know what I mean? Like she.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
I was gonna say it's not. She does her job. She gets her job done. She's good at what she does. You can tell she's gonna develop into something better. She's good at what she does.
So what I did want to say is that Erica Mena, like you can tell that she's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
and her acting skills because it's like, I don't know how difficult it is to play a crazy person, but I mean in this one she was more calm, she's probably playing like herself, just like chill, what I mean, like she chill with her husband and shit like that. The only thing that just always made, like, her facial expressions are hilarious. Anytime like Katie would come in there, that's not her real name in the movie, but that's what I'm gonna call her for this podcast.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, her name is Annie.
Annie. Her name is Annie. Okay, Annie. Anytime Annie would come in and say something foul to her, she would. What? It's like, where were you? I'm like, damn, Erica Mena got facial spasms. That was the only thing I was laughing at. That's the only thing that made. That's the only thing that made certain parts comical, nigga. Because she.
Oh, shit. every time she did do that, he put her hands in her pockets like.
Oh, I like the way she checked her sometimes, because sometimes in movies, like, you know, motherfuckers will come at you super foul, and she was like, "Hold on, like, run it back, sit down."
She was talking to her like a nigga, like, yeah,
like, yo, first of all, you know what I mean? Like, don't talk to me about my personal life ever. Okay,
ever.
Yeah, like she checked her a few times.
Yeah. Okay, so after highlighting Erica Mena, I want to say Annie's performance was like fucking fantastic. Nigga, like I guess growing up she learned a lot, because her performance in this motherfucker was ridiculous.
I haven't seen her in nothing else since My Wife and Kids. Like, I know,
I have,
like, people have posted her like, "Oh, this is Katie all grown up," so I knew what she looked like, but I'd never seen her in nothing else. And yeah, she still got some acting chops for sure.
Oh, she flipped this shit. She literally like pulled off two different personalities on some real life crazy shit.
Yeah, my dumb ass didn't know if that was even Katie. Like, I mean, the other one, like, because I guess I wasn't focused so much. I mean, she had different hair and a hat on most of the time, so
she was a different person. I didn't know it was her.
Yeah, I wasn't focused on it until the end when the credits rolled. It was like, oh, she played both characters. Like, I'm stupid. I must have not been paying attention. But you know, they did look alike, but they also looked like they could have been, you know, just sisters as well.
So I want to say my wife pointed it out right when they had that meeting at that little restaurant. My wife was like, she was like, "Oh, that is her. She's playing both characters." When she said that, I'm just like, I didn't like combat it, but I was just like, nah, I don't know about that. Yeah. But I did notice the Asian lady staring at her. I'm like, God damn, she all in their business. I was like, she's staring all in their business.
I thought she was just a bad extra.
That's what I thought. She was.
The fuck she.
And then of course at the end you find out she's just crazy, so that's why they're looking at her. But I felt the same way. I was like, who the fuck hired her, nigga? She over there talking to the table. She was just looking like. I was like, fuck. Okay, I want to. You said you laughed at the facial expression from Erica Mena.
Yeah,
I laughed every time they showed Flex Alexander's fade.
Yeah.
Soon as that nigga walked in the screen, I said, "Slack it till it's black it." Yeah. What was that fucking highlight around the bottom of his fade? It was bothering the fuck out of me. Every time they showed him.
Yeah, the To Be original. It's like you go to the barbershop like what you need. Yeah, nigga, let me get that To Be original, nigga. That's that jet black, nigga. It's like it don't even look like hair no more. Nigga, it's just a jet black fucking stripe on your head. Oh, like, dude, why every nigga got the jet black joint in the To Be movies?
Man,
sometimes I'll be just like, nigga, just let it go.
Let it go, man. That shit was driving me crazy. And it was funny. It was driving me so crazy. So, because I kept saying it every time. So, and then, like, it was one time I didn't say nothing. Mm-hmm. And my wife just started busting up laughing because I'm like, she knows what I'm looking at. Like, every time, man. Stop doing that. Hey, stop doing that, man.
That nigga said, I ain't going to let it go just yet.
It's gone.
Yeah,
let that shit go, man. Don't do that no more, man. Because I couldn't understand it. Yeah. But what I will say, a negative about this movie, it took very long to get to the shits.
I was gonna let you say it. I feel like I always say it first.
Yeah, you the mean one, you always say it, but I'm gonna say it this time. They took very long to establish her being the assistant. Mm-hmm. They took very long to establish her diving too deep into being an assistant, and then they took a bit of time to show you that she's going through something mentally.
Yeah, it was definitely about 16 minutes and 19 seconds in,
something like that,
before the assistant. And I guess I get they were trying to give you like Erica Mena's character, you know what I mean, and how she's overwhelmed, and yeah, and then her, a little piece of her, like her husband wanted to be married, like, so they wanted to give you her character before they introduced her, because you saw her in the film first, like
Yeah.
Annie's character, like she was just there. I mean, but they hadn't introduced her as the assistant. But when she finally came in and was just, you already know where a movie is going. Like I kind of knew where this movie was going from the jump. When the baby died in the beginning, I was just like, either that's the baby and it didn't die, or that's she's related to that and she's gonna come and kill her at the end. That's the movie credits.
I literally said that exact same prediction you said right when the beginning of the movie happened.
Yeah.
The exact same. I said either that baby ain't really dead, or I thought she was the big sister waiting in the hallway for her baby sister, but they came out and told her you don't have a baby sister. That was the angle I thought they were going to take, and then she grows up
right
to get revenge.
Right, because I don't recall, and I think they just showed it at the end. I don't recall it being twins. I thought she was just having one baby in the beginning, and the baby died.
Yeah, so they carried the baby out, and the Erica Mena runs out. So I guess that's what it's supposed to be like. Well, you didn't know there was another baby in there.
So because they did show the extra part that it was twins at the end of the movie. So I agree with you about the story. Like it felt like a long ass, just build, first of all, until Annie's character came on, and then it was just like I felt like it was another stretch of time went by. Like they was just like low key dating each other, nigga. Like it was just like, yeah, come with me over here. You know what I mean? Like, move in with me over here. I was like, she's a stranger. I don't give a fuck if you live in a shelter. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck.
I'll pay for you a room. Like, how about that?
Yeah, how convenient. Like, you know what I mean? So I pull up to a bus stop, you sitting up there cold, and then you finally try to get in the shelter. I'll be like, damn, you gonna be all right? Like, if anything, I'll shoot you some money to get a hotel for the night. Like, I'll shoot you some, I'll shoot you some chips. Like her giving her a raise, that makes sense. But I'm not moving you into my house. I don't know you like that. And you got a husband?
Yeah, that was a bit much. I was like, come on, don't. You can't do that.
Yeah.
And her friend tried to tell her, you can't do that.
It's always the friend, and I knew the friend was going to do the ending. I'm not gonna say it yet because we're not there, but I knew it. I was just like, the friend is gonna be there at the end. Knew it. There's no way. Going to be the hero.
The friend got a big ass house and no security system.
Yeah. She's they didn't really go into her character and what she was about really that much, but she was out there. She was just a neighbor, right? Her, you know what I mean, her best friend or whatnot. There's another part of the movie that's when I started to realize, okay, like something ain't right. When she was in the kitchen, her sister just pop up in the kitchen. Like, you see that shit?
Yeah. So I want to say first my wife said she's playing the same girl. With that pop up, I said confirmed. She has a split personality.
Okay, yeah. I didn't catch it right away. I just thought it was stupid that I was like, oh, she breaking in people's houses, like, how she get in is like, oh, I mean, I was just like, I guess I just didn't catch on right away. I just knew something wasn't right. You know what I mean? But I still didn't pick up on the fact that she had a split personality until the party. Because I felt like her sister just kept disappearing. Every time Erica Mena would come along, her sister would just be like gone. I was like, nah.
Yeah. So it was like I caught on then, and then another. So we get through all of that. She's doing the pop ups, and then we kind of get to the reveal of split personality after her crazy ass daddy. The way she was
get out.
the way oh wait, okay. Why did she cut out her mom's face?
Because she thought she wasn't fucking with her mama. She thought her mom. Remember she called her mom a crackhead.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, she looked because and her mom beat her apparently.
That's what it was. But okay, but when they show the reveal and then they show the scenes where it was supposed to be the other one there, but then she's talking. The way she was jumping in and out of those voices, she's fucking. I was like, God damn, she's convincing.
Skills for sure.
She's a beast.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. That was like, definitely a part. I was just like, okay, like that the acting in this movie, I fuck with the acting in this movie more than Erica Mena's prior movie, Stepmother.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Stepmother? Yeah, Stepmother.
Stepmother.
Like, yeah, so everybody in this movie, I like, Flex didn't really do too much of anything. So I mean, I wasn't really, but all the acting wasn't overboard. It wasn't like corny. It wasn't cringe. It was just like, oh, like I fucked with the acting in this.
Right,
even
right.
Erica Menace.
Right. I mean, because I fucked with her Stepmother too, because she was supposed to be crazy. I just like I like that they did this for. I like that they did this for Erica Mena so they could show a different side. Because everybody thinks she's crazy in real life.
But
you know what I mean? Like that's why it's a lot of women that don't like her just because of her fame outside of this, the reality shit, and everybody like she's crazy. So when you watch Stepmother, you got the women that just hate her just because they hate her. No, she just played herself. She's really crazy. Like you don't know her. But in this one, she got to play the serious role. Like it was funny because I thought it was gonna be a point where she snapped and went crazy, but she didn't even do that. Like she just stayed the same.
Yeah, she
calm and collective.
Yeah, from Chris Stokes, I think he's slick though with this movie. That nigga didn't do nothing but transfer one part to another part, and they just flipped it. Niggas just like, all right, now we gonna take your energy, we gonna give it to her, and then you gonna be the one that have to, be the the calm one in this one. So like, I was like, nigga, this ain't nothing but an extension. Like these people live. This is the same universe. Like Erica Mena's character, she could still be the stepmother. She just living somewhere else, like on another life. This is her other life. Yeah, she stays switching, nigga. Like she stays switching shit. It's her. She got a new name, new husband. You know what I mean? The only thing about this husband, he ain't got no son. He ain't got no son this time. So,
I was laughing too. Because my internet is breakdancing right now.
A little bit. But I just looked at you right now, like your mouth is like kind of off. You like Chinese people right now.
That was racist.
I wouldn't even put that in the pod.
I want to say I laughed to myself when Erica Mena and the girl was sitting there drinking wine, and the girl's blouse was like down here. I started thinking about the titty presentation.
Oh shit, man! Boy, wouldn't a titty bring this movie out, boy? I swear, like just the middle, somebody would be like, you know what? Bow. Are you talking about when when she was talking to her husband?
No,
because she had her little shirt undone.
No, all through the movie, Erica Mena was showing them things. But then they went to the bar, and that's when the friend was doing it too. I was just like, y'all in the bar with both the titties out?
Yeah. Hey, Tubi titties, boy. It ain't gonna stop. You know what I mean? Tubi good for those.
Hey, you ready to do these ratings, man?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's talk about Flex getting shot.
I didn't. You know what's funny? I didn't think he was gonna get shot.
Oh man, that shit was funny. That nigga, hey, what's all this noise down here? They downstairs yelling for fucking 30 minutes straight. This nigga come downstairs. I didn't think he was home.
I didn't think he was there.
That nigga came in and got shot. Hey man, what's all this noise going down?
That nigga got popped. He got shot and stabbed.
He did. And I think he survived, right? He survived.
Did he? Well, he did. He did.
Because she changed her name. Her name wasn't Fields no more. It was Houston. And that was old boy's name.
Okay. Wait, who? Oh, that was, okay, you're right. Mm-hmm. I thought they were going to take the angle of the stepmother to where she got away.
Mm-hmm. No, she was dead.
Right. I was hoping they didn't do that. But they ended it kind of abrupt. Like, it was just like you're the new assistant.
That's a Chris Stokes thing, bro. Like, that's his thing. I think it's just like, you're the new assistant, huh? I'm thinking they're gonna like show, you know what I mean, a little something, man. Like give me a little something for the next one. Because if I'll see Assistant Part 2, I'm gonna be mad. Oh shit. Oh man. Nah, but you go ahead and do your rating.
You want me to do my verse?
Yeah. We stupid. Oh man.
Okay, so damn, I'm torn between which one I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna ask you after I do my rating. I'll ask you when we get to the end. So for this one, I'm doing right. And I'll watch it to the commercials. I ain't gonna change the channel off top. I'll watch it to the commercial.
Okay. Got you. So I'm gonna give this movie right.
So I gave a right for production, of course. I mean the capital right. Capital right for production, capital right for acting. I don't know where the slowness of the progression goes in. Is that writing or is that story?
I would say writing. Well, no, because that's like more dialogue. So I guess
so it got to be the story.
Yeah, the build of the story.
So the writing gets a capital right, and then the story gets a regular right.
Okay, got you. Yeah, I gave production and acting the big rights, and I gave story and writing the regular rights. It was good, but it's like, you know, kind of I saw it coming, and there was too much stretch of their relationship, and I get it, you know, but yeah, it just, you know, it was good, you know what I mean?
Right.
It was good. It's hard to even explain that one when it comes to like the writing, because I feel like, you know, I guess they did it for a reason. They wanted to show you their relationship and, you know, the dialogue between them, and, you know, I just feel like in writing, you know what I mean, you want to, like, it's got to be like a realistic kind of conversation, and I feel like they were having these conversations that maybe if I was in the shoes of somebody that I'm bringing into my home, and it was, where you been? First day, you gone. You out. You ain't talking no more. You fired.
And it was points. It was points where the conversation wouldn't revert. So it was like they were going off with each other, and then she was like, "Oh, congratulations, you got married," and then she just switched to like happy.
Yeah, but that was her. That was a good part. That's why the story is good, because I felt like she was going in and out of personality.
No, not from Annie's side. I'm talking about from
Raven.
From Raven. So her being happy, her switching to being like, "Oh, congratulations," being happy, that makes sense for her character.
Yeah.
But for Raven to be like, "Bitch, you just tried to check me," and then being like, "Oh yeah, he proposed," like she went back to excited.
Yeah, that is true.
Which is like, nah, nigga, you just got it. I'm still on this. Wait, fuck that proposal shit.
Yeah, but it was good, man. Like I'm trying to think. As far as the story goes, like it did keep me until the end. You know what I mean? But I felt like they dragged it.
Right.
They dragged it very long, their relationship. I felt like there could have been more of, because she wasn't crazy for a while. And I feel like that's what happens in these movies. Like I think it was the same thing for Stepmother. Like it was just like this long gap of her not being crazy, you know what I mean? Her just being like the perfect assistant. It's like I feel like play that out for like a few scenes or whatever, but it was OD.
Oh yeah, they went deep into it.
Yeah, it's just like, okay,
but it kind of adds to her crazy, because it's like nobody's that perfect. Nobody's that great at what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like I feel like she could have, and I think this is the same thing with Stepmother, right? Because it was just like she held her crazy for a long period of time, and out of nowhere, it was just like, boom, So it's just like, so if you were able to keep it for this long, like shit, damn near the whole movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's like you can control it at this point. Like this is a part of you. Like you keep on going back and forth. Like where was Heather all these other times? Where's Heather when you at work? You know what I mean? It's, I felt like Heather just came out of nowhere. Like later on, like she would pop in every now and then, but she would also keep. Like she was also pretty. Well, she was kind of positive in the beginning. Her other
right. She was. It was like she was cool, chilling.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was just like, oh yeah, meet me over here. You know, what I mean, we gonna hang out later, stuff like that. And then out of nowhere, she just became nuts.
Yeah, it was a big jump, but like I said, it was kind of necessary, I guess.
Yeah, for the story. So yeah, I fucked with it. As far as changing the channel goes, I can see me watching this with some. You know how sometimes it's like you'll watch a movie and then it's like you won't watch it again, so another person watch it with you.
Yeah. You won't have no problem sitting through it with somebody else watching it for the first time.
Yeah, but I'm not watching it again myself. So yeah, I would change the channel
Yeah.
unless I was like, oh shit, check this movie out. It wasn't that bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yep.
That's our rating. Follow, subscribe, like, listen, watch, chat, respond, email, text.
Yeah, and all
look at us.
Look at us.
All of that good shit. You know what I mean? And shout out to Eric and MENA. You on your way. And we out.
Later.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.